Well, it's John Black, Super Chemist. This video is called "Is Political Correctness a Form of Racism?" To answer the I got something high. To answer your question, yes, it is a form of. It's the ultimate form of racism. Okay, and racism, first forms was probably religious racism. Religion plays a big part when it comes to racism. But anyways, but the first racism or PC words or whatever, and I'm not saying this is the first example, but it's one of the it's up there. It's one of the, it's first, or it's close to first. Was swearing. These preferred synonyms, preferred words. When did preferred words start? Like I said in the last video, it's a way for the aristocrats, the rich, the royals, put everyone else in another box because they use these words, these preferred synonyms or preferred words, and the commoners use the commoner. Swear words, when it started out, they weren't considered bad words. They weren't evil like they are today. You know what I mean? You can't say shit today in a group of adults because they'll be like jumping on you, acting like you just shot somebody. Yeah, they used to, what they were commoners' words. Okay, they weren't swear words or they were commoner. They were poor people's words. Okay. And the royals were like, we're too good to talk like poor people. You know what I mean? We don't use those words. And what happens? People like to emulate the average man and woman. They like to emulate or follow celebrities, kings and queens, powerful people, rich people. That's just, I don't have to explain that. We all see that, what I mean, with the Kardashians or whatever. People just want to emulate that because they want to be rich. They want to be famous. They want to be royals. They want to be more than they are. And a way for them to have a small part of that royalty, that celebrity, is to emulate the king, the queen, the celebrity. You know what I mean? And how did they emulate them? They started saying the same thing. I'm just like the royal people. I'm going to say, that saying shit, that's bad. That's bad. And you might say, well, how did they do that since they were commoners? I mean, I understand how a king or queen could say, I'm not going to use those words because those are commoner words. Those are poor people words. And they are not poor. So it's stupid, but at least it has some kind of logic to it, right? But how does a poor person tell another poor person, I don't want you to use poor people words? You know what I mean? You can't. You sound like a fool. They'd be like, you're poor too, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, what? You insane? So what do? They demonize. See? They changed it to, don't use that word because it's a poor people word. They changed it to, don't use that word because it's evil. And I have moral superiority over you. So I know what's evil and what isn't. And if you don't know, then you're evil just for not knowing. How can you? Oh my. Yeah. Now it's just a way to train, right? Because you got to get the little peons on board, right? Just like in a church. You get the little peons. They all have that power to control what everyone around them says. I don't want that. You use my preferred words. You use feces or poop. You don't use shit. You use my preferred words. Or and you don't use my pronouns or my synonyms. You are evil. Everyone gather around this evil man. He has just said a bad word. Look at the power I have. That's what they always say about the woke people. They do it for this power control. Like, wow, they have so much power. They can just walk outside and just push people around, bully them around to make them use their preferred words, and if they don't use their preferred words, they're evil. They can demonize you. They can cancel you, delete you. Yeah. You see see a little, like, maybe it's analogous here, what I'm talking about with the swear words? You know? They do it because they got their power. You know, and you ask them, why are you doing that? You know it's not in the Bible saying that shit's a bad word. Shit is not in the Bible at all, motherfucker. They say they know. But society says it's bad. So they're going to do it. They're going to enforce it. Well, you know what? Society says it's bad for you to not use their preferred pronouns, but I don't see you bowing down to them. Oh, I see. Because you're the one who has to be, you lose your rights and you lose your, but when it's the other way around, it's okay. When I'm losing my rights because you want me to use your preferred words, right? You want me to use poop, right? Or some crazy, yeah, I'm going to go take a tinkle. Because I can't say I'm going to go take a piss, because that's a swear word, that's a bad word, that's a bad word, don't say that. Yeah. But let's get back to the PC words, because swearing and preferred pronouns, they're the same thing. It's all political correctness words, right? I remember back in the 80s, right, when I was a janitor. This was when, the 70s was, even though the 60s you'd think, the 80s were political correctness started being a thing more than ever before. And I was a janitor. My boss was telling me how now I'm now a custodial engineer. I'm no longer a janitor. I'm a custodial engineer. So of course I'm thinking, oh great, how much more money am I getting? You know what I mean? That was what I asked. My boss says, no, you don't get no more money, but we're not allowed to call you a janitor anymore. We have to call you a custodial engineer because that's what you are now. And I looked at him for a couple seconds. I was like, are you fucking with me? You know what I mean? When you're a janitor, you can talk more normal than. I'm like, are you fucking with me? Are you kidding? What? So that's so condescending. You know what I mean? Is the first thing I'm thinking. Like, what? Like, so what is political correctness? Political correctness is bringing shame upon something, and then calling everyone else racist, and they're the ones bringing shame upon this thing. And let me give you an example, right? I'm a janitor. You're trying to call me a custodial engineer. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. Because a janitor is disgusting, dirty, beneath the dirt piece of garbage. And rich people, they don't want to, janitors are such garbage that not only they don't want to be around them or whatever, they don't, blah, 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 but they don't even want to say the word janitor coming out of their mouth. That's how disgusted and how that they look at that word and the people that do that job, okay? And they're telling me, no, you're a custodial engineer. Why are they doing that? Because they think that I'm dirt. That's why. Don't call me a goddamn custodial engineer. I'm a janitor. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not fucking proud of it. You know what I mean? No janitor is like, oh, I'm so proud of it. But you can be proud if you're a janitor and you have a family, or you're supporting yourself or your family and you're paying your bills. You're contributing to society. You have value then. You have to have janitors. If you don't have janitors, everything will be shit. Everything will look like crap. I mean, are you supposed to be as proud as hell? No, you're not going to be proud as hell. But, it's like the who's the racist person? The one who's whispering janitor? No, they're not a janitor. No, don't say janitor. They're a custodial engineer. It's like retarded people. I remember that quirky guy. He was mentally retarded. He was on a TV series, right? Famous kid. And if someone didn't know and they were like, "What? That kid looks," because you can tell when someone has Down syndrome. They kind of have a different facial, whatever. Most times you can tell. So, anyways, you can tell with this kid, barely though, really. And someone might say, "Why does he look different?" Or I'd be like, "Well, he's retarded." You know what I mean? Oh no! Don't whispering. Don't say retarded. He's mentally challenged. Why? They're whispering. No. He's not retarded. Even today, I got people like, if someone's retarded, they're retarded. There's no shame in that. Stop whispering it. And you're telling, this is what's funny, is you're telling retarded people, no, what you have is so shameful, so dirty and disgusting, that we're going to change, we're going to call you mentally challenged, because retarded people are disgusting, and I don't need that by those retarded people around me. You're mentally challenged. And this is the guy telling me I'm racist? This is the guy telling me I'm discriminatory? Huh? I have no shame. It's like the same with the black thing. You tell, if you want to change the word of something, that means you think there's shame on that word. Like black. Hey? If I say so, if there's a black dude across the thingy, bar, and I'm telling, let's say I'm sitting at the bar, me and my friend, I say, there's my buddy over there, go talk to him. He walks over, and then he realizes he doesn't know which dude is my buddy. So he screams across the bar. He's like, which one is your buddy? And there's a black dude. He's the only black dude in the bar. Obviously, what am I going to say? I'm going to say, it's the black dude. Okay, you know why? Because I'm not a racist piece of shit. I don't think black, is, I don't whisper, I don't run what's funny is you have a lot of white people that will do this. I swear to God. I swear to freaking God, okay? These so-called non-racist white people, okay? They won't be blatantly racist like me and actually just say, the guy's black, because we all know he's black. He knows he's black. I know he's black. Everyone in the bar knows he's black. Well, there's no shame in being black, so when I scream across the bar, I'm going to say he's black. But these supposed non-racist, racist PC people, they'll jump up, run over to the guy, go all the way across the bar, whisper in his ear, he's the black guy. Like, what? You're the non-racist motherfucker, really? And then you have to call him African American. And then you have to even whisper that too. You can't even scream that across the bar. You're so racist. You think that you in your mind, it's so shameful being black that you can't even, or African American, that you can't even say it and scream it across the bar. That's how racist you are. And you act like you're not, right? But yeah, they'll run across the whole bar, whisper in the air, he's African American. Really? Really? See, they put shame on these words. If you're a PC, if you're political correct, you're just saying that the word that you changed was so dirty and disgusting to you that you had to give it another name, because you didn't. Not only is it so disgusting, it's so disgusting that even the word that describes it is so disgusting. You don't want that word coming out of your mouth, going past your lips. It's so like a janitor, a black person, a retarded person. I don't want that. I'm so disgusted by those types of people. I can't even say the words. Let's give him a different word. No, he's mentally challenged. He's African American. He's mentally, he's this. Because they are so, they associate that word black, that word retarded, that word janitor. They in their mind, that word is equated with dirty, disgusting, horrible, beneath me people. When you say it the next time you see a retarded person and you call them mentally challenged, that's all you're saying. You're saying, yes, we're retarded people. No, I'll never say that. He's mentally challenged. And what's funny, like, I'm crippled, right? People act like, and I can't even call myself crippled. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You diminish my fucking, there could be a fucking kid, dude, he got no arms and legs, he's in a fucking wheelchair, for God's sakes. He is crippled, motherfucker. Calling him mentally challenged, or whatever they call it, physically challenged, or whatever the fuck the word is, that's like spitting on his face. Why don't you just go over and spit? Hey, you're just a regular guy. Spit a big hawker on his face. Because he's so stupid, he's going to believe it. He knows that he's crippled, you idiot. Just like I know I'm crippled. By you saying that I'm not, you're diminishing. I'm like, I need a heart transplant. I'm so bad they won't even give me a heart. Fuck you if you think I'm not fucking crippled, you fucking racist. There's no I am not ashamed that I'm crippled. You are the one putting shame on it.